2, 3, 4.
Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and welcome back to another review from Roy's Reviews. And today we are looking at a mod review. Yes, today we're looking at this neat little piece of kit from VooPoo, which is the VooPoo Argus GT. So we're going to take a quick drop down to the table, have a quick look round what comes in the box, etc. Take you through it, and then we'll come back up again and where I'll go through my pros and cons of it. See you in a mo. Okay, welcome down to the table, and here we have the Argus GT in box that it comes in. You can see a picture of the Argus GT, dark blue. This product contains nicotine addictive substance, 160 watts, fast and accurate, dual 18650 batteries. On the back here we have the list of contents and everything else. If you want to read those, you can pause and read. Back again. Warning again, all the other warnings across there: scratch and sniff authenticity, Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, YouTube of VooPoo. Back to here, nothing on the bottom, and VooPoo on top. Pretty standard box, so you think, until you actually open it up. Your user manual, in a minute, and you get this beautiful little display presentation box. Hard plastic, VooPoo on there, nothing on the back, nothing on the sides, everything else. Little clasp there. 2 seconds, need a drink. Oh, Roy, you should do these things beforehand. My throat is going dry, but it keeps the suspense. What does it look like when you open the box? There it is, and there in all its glory. Set it out. Does come with 2 coils, both in there, none in the tank already, but they normally come in there, but I have one in and one in there, and I have loads of other spares that I've been using. Lift up this little plastic tray, you get your gel, yay, and the charging cable and software update cable. You get your user manual, which takes you through all the little goodness of it, all the bits and pieces, settings, how to fill your pod, through your screens, smart mode, RBA mode, temperature control mode, which I'll take you through. It goes all the way through to there, so you get those pages in English and all the other languages you can think of. To read those, yeah. So here we have the VooPoo itself. So up at the top, you've got your PNP pod system, which I love because these are adaptable across all the VooPoo new range that's come out. This is a 2mm pod system, but you also can get a 4.5mm pod. But here in the UK with TPD, you get your 2mm coil. The coil is just your push-in PNP coil. Take it out of the packet and push it in to it. It couldn't be any easier. On here you've got your VooPoo Adapt PNP coils. Screw this off. This means you can take the 510 connector on there. VooPoo, designed by VooPoo, made in China. You can take this system and it becomes just like a normal tank, sub-ohm tank that can go onto any device. Or the other way around, means you can use your Argos with any tank at all on there, as I'll show you above. So look around the rest of the tank. Now, these bits here, I believe, are zinc alloy. Across there, across the top, and then your metal 510. This design bit around here is plastic, I think, and this bit is leather, and it's absolutely gorgeous. The VooPoo, the stitching on there, Argus, not to be confused with Argos. and then it's just nice and blue on that side. Down here you have got your 510, or not 510, USB-C connector, which means if you are urgently needing batteries charged, you can charge it through here, because the chip does allow you to do that, the Genie chip, but also for software update. On the bottom you've got your warnings designed by VooPoo and your battery door. To open the battery door, just slide it that way, lift, it springs up a little bit. I'll do it in this angle so you can see. Slide it out and it lifts up, pops up, because there's a spring on it. Batteries, dual 18650 batteries. One thing I have noticed about this is normally if I hold a mod like that and the battery door comes down, normally the positive goes at the bottom and the negative on top, but it's the other way around. So just always make sure you read what it says on the battery doors, negative and positive. Negative and positive. To close it, push it down and pull it back a little bit and it locks in place very sturdily. No battery rattle at all. Onto the front, we've got the fire button at the top, your screen, and the up and down buttons. Genie chip. That tells you which the Genie chip is if you're interested. Oh, Genie chip inside. Doesn't say. Genie chip inside. It's inside. Okay, so the screen. On the screen, it starts off at Argos at the top, the 2 battery indicators, wattage mode, S for smart mode, P for power, which is you've got your ohms and your voltage. The little arrows here at this side shows you how long you've been puffing for, your time of your puff, and your puff counter. So whenever you screw this on with your coil on it, let's see, take the pod out and go on the wattage. Now, I'm going to take out the wattage all the way up to its maximum. So, max power, 160, as you can see on there. It goes down to 5 watts, we'll show in a minute. Right, so I need to zoom out so you don't think I'm cheating. So, 160 watts, take my pod system, put it in, and it automatically goes to 25 watts. It's smart mode, it recognises what coil you have in here, and automatically adjusts the wattage to what you are on the smart mode. So if I take this one out, I've got the other coil in this one. So that one, the maximum wattage in that coil is 28. On this one, see it goes to 50. And if I go up, the maximum wattage it will take me up to is 60 watts before you get the max wattage. Again, we're sitting at 60, put the one in it, and it comes back down to 25, and you can take up to the maximum of 28. Dimensions. So from there to there, it's 100 or 13.2 centimeters. So 13 centimeters. From across this way, it is 5 centimeters, and this way, which is probably the more important one from people, is 26.1 millimeters. So you can put a 26 mil on here. I would say it's 26 mil. It just sits perfectly. Smallest of margins just at the top there you can get your finger onto, so it's going to be a half a mil either side. And that's it, folks. Oh, I suppose I'll take you through the different different menus. So when you're on the yellow screen, I say it's smart mode. 1, 2, 3. Blue mode is your wattage, so you can actually take that up and down as far as you want if you put one of your own tanks on top. 1, 2, 3 again takes you into temperature control mode for your Nikon stainless steel and titanium. 1, 2, 3 again. You have to actually click into this. Come on, Roy. Press and hold. Takes you into temperature control mode. Up and down, you can have it in Fahrenheit or Celsius, and it will know, and then you've told it which metal you're actually using for your temperature control. But I'm not going to go into that too much because I don't actually know anybody that uses it. 1, 2, 3, again, takes you back into the smart mode. So yellow for smart, blue for totally adjustable, and green for temperature control. I love the colour schemes in those, and it reminds you or lets you know which one you're in. To switch it off, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, turns it off, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, turns it on. VooPoo Argus GT version 1.0.0. Down and fire button does nothing. Up and fire button, nothing. Up and down together does nothing. Just so you know. Quick, very quick fire. So it is, it's accurate to instant fire. When you press the button, you can hear it. My only downside on this at this point is the button. It doesn't feel quality like the rest of the device, but yeah, it's only a button. Oh, not the camera over. It's only a button. So join me back up top again, folks, when I go through my pros and cons. See you up there. And welcome back up again, folks. That is a good look round the Argus GT, which I did purchase at Ciggy Vape down in Ballymena. It's a new store, just opened in Ballymena. Has all the most up-to-date modern kits in there, and a ton of e-juice for all the folks around Ballymena, hey. And look them up on Facebook and on Instagram. Give them a wee follow and we like everything else and that. Now, I did purchase this device myself for the purposes of, for me, and also thought, why not, while I've got it, I might as well review it. First big pro of this device is the weight of it. It is absolutely featherweight. For 2 batteries in there, it is, you would hardly even know. You take something like the drag, it's still a heck of a lot lighter. And then also you've got its little baby brother. This is the S. It's not the one with the 18650 in it. It's the built-in battery. Now, the two of them compared side by side that way, as you can see, it's about twice the width of it. Looking that way, you could hardly tell a difference, and that way, it's not twice the weight, it's a lot less. The review for that's also coming up as well, keep an eye out for that. Now, as you've seen down below, it did come with a little 2mm adapter, but also within the shop you can get the bigger pod system, which uses the same PMP coils, and it doubles 2.5 times your capacity. I think they're 5mm compared to 2mm on these, because 2mm on these goes down very quickly. Another little feature that I think is a very good pro, especially for people who are maybe getting into the dual battery mods for the first time and everything else, don't know really much about wattage and everything else, or bad eyesight, can't look at the coils to see what sort of wattage is best for the coils and everything else, instead of burning coils out rather quickly, is when you're on the yellow mode, is the memory mode. Sits automatically. It detects what coil you have in here and sticks it at that. As you can see, that's 25. If I take this one out and put in the bigger pod, because it was a different coil in there, this goes to 50. Take that back out again. It's on 50. Put that one in. It goes to 25. That's the two different types of coil type in there that it does. Now, I can't actually just remember the coil sizes. No, can't remember the coil sizes. 0.2 ohm coil and a 0.15 Does come in loads of different colours, 5 different colours it comes in, so you can change this bit here, what colour you buy in that, and also the, I'm not going to say metal cage, it's a plastic cage. That's why I don't really, I hemmed and had about buying it at the time because it is a plastic cage on it. Feels, I won't say it feels cheap. It's an expensive mod, but it does feel cheap. Also the fact that you've got the 510 adapter, so if you don't want to be using these PMP pod systems, you can take it out, take this off nice and easily like that, drop it while you're at it, and screw on. This is the Profile Unity, which actually looks quite nice on it. And also you can take that off. Another really oldie, but because it's nicely matching, it tends to match in with it. Got the Bravo. No overhang on there, and it matches in. No problems at all. Beautiful clear screen on it, as you've seen down below. I'll just change back over onto my pods. I was actually really enjoying some of the last of Tony's e-liquid. Now I can't find it anywhere else anymore. The battery door, as you've seen, it's nice and sturdy on there. And then the tanks use all the PMP. There's different modes on. There's 3 different modes. There's the one that you can just, when you're putting your own rebuildable on there, or another tank, etc. onto it, so you can change the wattage, so it's not barred by the maximum wattage. Because when this is at 25, screen up, and if you try and go up, it takes you up to the maximum wattage on this coil, which is 28. So it won't let you burn the coils out. Any cons on it? The con would be that this bit is plastic. This bit right here. I probably would like to have seen that being metal. It's definitely plastic, not a nice light alloy aluminium around that maybe. And you only get one of the pods systems, but as I say, if you get it from the Ciggy Vape, you do get the chance to buy one of those, and you can buy these as well. They're not expensive. They're only about 4 or 5 quid to buy, to get on there, and the coils. So far, how am I finding the coil life on it? I'm actually finding it really well. I've had, on this one here, I probably had about 200 ml of juice through it. So, yeah, really, really good. Not much more I can say because I'm starting to ramble now. As a dual, comfortable in the hand. Really comfortable. My hands, well, Michelle says my hands are big. I don't think my hands are that big, but it hates it. I would definitely give this a solid 9.5 out of 10. I'm dropping the half mark for the simple reason of the plasticness and not being metal. That's why it's losing half a mark. Would I go out and buy this again? Yeah, definitely. I definitely would. Would I recommend this for starters? Not for somebody just starting to come off the smokes and going on to e-vape or vaping for the first time. But definitely somebody who's already had a starter kit and wanting to move into the sub-ohm side of things. Because if you're trying to do it mouth to lung, it's a very airy mouth to lung. It's more of a direct lung tank pod system. So, and what it'll also be coming up for review soon is this bad boy for it. This is the rebuildable RBA section. Again, this comes with the 510 adapter part, but it's this bit here is different. It also means you've got two bits. I do love this, that everything is interchangeable with this, and also with the smaller drag stuff. So it remains me to say, if you've liked this video or thought my content is informative, give me a wee thumbs up and drop me a comment down below. And if you haven't liked it and you give me a thumbs down, well, thank you for the interaction anyway. Just drop me a wee comment down below to why you've thought I could do better, etc. And it just remains me to say, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you've been watching this review. Take care now. Bye.
1, 2, 3, 4.